I'm like unbelievably fried right now. But I said I would give a sketchbook tour, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so here she is. We have like a whole bunch of movie stickers. I got this book about like 2 years ago from like my brother's girl. And you know, it's pretty epic, and it's like a whole bunch of movies. We got Eyes Wide Shut, The Shining, Neon, like Clockwork Orange, Shameless, Jaws, a period. And I'm gonna show y'all something. In the back, it's like a corny. In the back, it's like a very corny, like 2018 theme going on. Yes, very much back to school, like Alicia Murray. Very much back to school, Alicia Murray vibes. I'm sorry, I'm so fried. What is this? So we have a blank sheet of paper, and some scribble from my nieces, presumably. And then more scribbling, yes. More scribbling from my nieces, check. Oh, here are the drawings. Of course. These were drawn like a while ago. They're so old, and like all the shading is like worn out. Oh my gosh. But yeah, these are the first drawings I drew on this, I guess. This one was from Pinterest, if I remember correctly. And yes, here's a guy pissing and seeing his face in the reflection, and his face is bleached off, and he's mutilated and bald, and his hand is also withered. Cool. We have a man that's also mutilated and monstrous sitting on brick. I'm fried, so this is actually interesting to like see my drawings and where my mind was at, what I was thinking, the things that was coming to my mind during that time. This is actually kind of interesting. So we got a man on a mushroom lamp post thingy. His body is coming out. This is from, I think this is inspired from Crystal Castles, if I remember correctly. He also has like the feathery hand, like this guy. Yeah. This is gonna take too long if I dwell on shit like this. I'm being too introspective. Like, I'm genuinely looking at this shit. Okay. We have this man. I wanted to do something with shading, I guess. So, again, very, very old. Like 2-3 years now. This is the goat man from Pinterest. This is just some guy. I just had a sharp pencil and I was like, ooh, I really want to do something very sharp and shapy. And this guy came out. He's very like Lord Farquaad. I called him Lord Far. Sorry. We have this girl. This girl opening a box, very surprised, unclothed for some reason. Look at this tattoo. She reminds me of Pacifica from Gravity Falls. This guy I made out of random. He's very abstract, but he's like a person and a fashion person. And yeah, cool. You're gonna see like very different art styles. I don't have one consistent art style is one thing I've noticed about me. So there's that. This one actually tells a story. I was very fucked up when I made this. Not like fucked up as in intoxicated. I'm not like, I was like very much alone and expressing shit. And I made a little like storyboard thingy. And then we have some random guys I drew. Look at this strawberry guy with a goatee. Is that what it's called? And then whoa. Whoa. Okay. Cool. This is actually one of my favorites. It's been in here for a long time too, like one of the first. I think it's like the second or third thing I've ever drawn. This one might actually be like 3 years old. I don't remember, but here is a man kind of inspired off of Willy Wonka a little bit. And then some random characters I just drew, sketched out. And then we have this girl. She was kind of inspired off me. I was doing something funky with my eyeliner and my hair looked like this at the time. So I was like, why not? And it came out like this. And wow, who the fuck? Look at him. And then these two people. He was supposed to be like a Juggalo vibe. She's like a 1920s vibe. And then who's this at the bottom? This random guy. Reminds me of old like Berlizzi. No offense. Like this guy. Oh no, it's not underneath tape. This one is very obviously. Yeah. I wanted to try out this like thing that came in this kit, and I was like, whoa, what is this? And I tried it, and I was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to feel the texture of it on the paper. Here's this penguin. Two different sides of a woman. This little guy, he's so adorable. This is something I saw in a shadow, if I remember correctly. I don't know why, but I was sitting on my bed and I remember looking at the wall and I saw this image and I was like when I say image, I mean like a shadow. And like the light was creating like there was both a light and shadow creating shapes on the wall. So I was like, whoa. And I saw this and I was like, let me draw it. And we have this very old drawing too. Very much like New York vibes. Or maybe even West Coast. This one is more recent. This is from like maybe like 5 months ago. It says, keep taking, I keep breathing. And here is the art. These are just some random doodles. I like to play with pens. Like pens offer like a really nice texture. I really like using pens. So a lot of my drawings are like with pens. And you'll see that. Some random doodles. This little girl, this evil little sunflower. I love that one. It's like a daisy. I love it. And then this guy. This is, I don't remember what this is. Yes is sound. It is sound. It's sound. It's is sound. It's sound. Okay. I'm too fried for this. I'm sorry. And then we have this person, this Arabic woman with a crown and piercings. Look at this third eye piercing. And it has different textures. I think I use whiteout for this. And then yeah, it's pen, whiteout, different textures. This is just some ugly little pictures I just wanted to get out just because I wanted to draw. And then this. This one is kind of spooky. But yeah, I was doing some shading. I wanted to do waves, and like I said, I like pens. So that's what I did with the pen. Then here's this guy. And then this is something my nieces drew. I guess I was gonna draw like a shape or something that I imagined. It was gonna be baseline, but someone drew over it. This I did back in like high school. I say this drawing was like about a year ago. That's so crazy. Okay, these two pages are actually my favorites, but besides another one. And then yeah, it's some pig guy that's like a wrestler sucking his own arm. I don't know, I just wanted to draw that. And then we have this Grim Reaper. If you haven't, stream Reaper by Corbin or Spooky Black. I love that song. Definitely like top 20 songs for me. I'm not gonna lie, I love that song. I should listen to it after. I was singing it today. Yeah. You can see the bottom. My nieces drew that too. I was teaching them how to draw vampires because they really wanted to draw vampires because we Haitian bitches and we're geeks and it runs in the blood. So, boom. Look at this face. Very layered. This is the vampire, and then this is like some scribbles they drew. And look at this bat, how adorable. Now this one is different. This is also me, but a different version of me. And look, it's like me if I was a different girl and also a demon combined. But it's me, but not me. Like it's a completely different bitch, but my soul is inside her. And then I made her evil. So there's that. Now this one was actually, it came to my mind. It was kind of deep. I don't think I was meditating. I think I was chilling actually. And I saw like a bright yellow, Bill Cipher from, Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. Yeah, imagine Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls as just no face and upside down and just huge and yellow and bright. But yes, it's basically based off of a lust for money, greed, all that, chaos, magic, occult. I feel like greed is very, very powerful, and a lust for money is also very powerful. And I find things like this to look very interesting. I don't know. Now this was also done by my niece. The face wasn't, I don't even remember drawing this, but I know I did, I think. And then I think my niece or me did like the hat. I don't remember. Then boom, beautiful niece. Whoa, I don't know who this chud is, but like, yeah. I don't know. I could float here forever in this room, of course, Deftones, and then carry on. And this man, cigarette, punk bracelet, and anarchy necklace, and pantu knots, period. And then my nieces really wanted me to draw My Little Pony, but like they wanted the creepy pasta one with blood on their face. So because they're creepy and geeky, I'm telling you. Then we have this man. This was gonna be something, but this is just all I ended up doing. This was the vampire that they drew. And this was gonna be something too, but I have a feeling I'm gonna finish this one in the future. But this has been in here for like a minute. And then we have this one, based off of a Pinterest photo of this girl in mental hospital. And yeah, I was like, I really fuck with that. This should be a drawing. And I made it a drawing. Look at this art they made. So we have this man. He kind of looks like Kevin Gates. That's what I think about it. This alien demon thing, and then this guy. And then this one was actually very important to me, but this one. You could be the sun, let me see you shine, by me again, bask in you. Another important one. So the theme for this one was about giving and taking, right? Someone usurping energy, or someone willingly giving out life force, energy, love, time, whatever, and letting someone like breathe that in. Or if you want to flip it from him being the main character into her being the main character, you could take it for someone's like being so like thirsty for someone's essence, like an addiction to a person, like that. And I named it First Quarter Moon. And then we have this one. I call this one Egregore of, because I don't know what it is exactly, but as you can see, it's a connection between two people. And yeah, and then it webs up to create something in egregore. If you don't know what an egregore is, it's basically like, imagine like Bloody Mary. Even if the concept is fake, it's like if someone and enough people believe in it enough, it creates its own entity, and now Bloody Mary is real. It just manifests. So it's like an egregore of love, an egregore of connection, an egregore of whatever. And yeah, they're on a swing set, and then because I love swings, I don't know, I have an addiction to them, autistic as fuck, but yes. And then we have I guess I got this one, Awakening, and in this one it's like two sides of a person. You see one of agony, pain, giving up, pure shock. Like there's so many emotions you could see. It's just, I don't know, it's whatever you want it to be, whatever you see it as first. She just transforms to a monster. And then we have this fox, and I wanted it to be like the same person. It's like kind of like an OC. And it's like a fox next to a man, and they're the same person, just as his like persona, I guess, if you think about it in modern terms. Let me forward to the next page. Oh, I wanted to do like a child little vibe, right? Like I wanted to feel like I was like taking a child's like art style. So this is like a child's art style, but here's a fairy I made, and that type of vibe. And then here is like, I call this one Auntie. And it's like an auntie arm, and it's like grabbing this person's face and just taking it like a spider, from like the one from Coraline. And this was just like some like tattoo stencils, more like stencil practice, but like on paper with pencil. This was the channeled messages video. So as you can see, like nothing like how I draw, like at all. More messages from y'all. Very beautiful to have in my book if you think about it. Forgot there was another drawing on this one, but another important one. Here's the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. A lot of themes of taking and giving here. That was just like the things I was thinking about during that time. But yeah, that was my sketchbook tour while I'm fried as fuck. And I'm gonna go. Bye y'all. moi.